So after last night's bracelet bar excitement and not amazing day, actually had some not great news this morning. My mum called, and basically my mum and dad were supposed to be coming out on Sunday in 2 days' time, spend like the whole week of Succot here, and sort of like visit me, see where I'm living, and like sort of just see my new life. But actually my grandma's really not well, my dad's mum, and they just didn't really feel like they could leave her. Basically, so it's really weird. Like, I'm really disappointed that they're not coming, and I'm also like really sad at the reason that they're not coming. And it's very strange to be so far away when there's something really important going on with your family. And like everyone's like visiting my grandma like as much as they can, and they're FaceTiming me when they can when they're there, because she's not really strong enough to pick up the phone anymore when I call. But like, I suppose this is part of, like, you know, moving away and being abroad. You're kind of not there for the fun times, but you're also not there for the hard times. So it's kind of a weird experience for me. And like, I'm just going to meet Sharona now, which is, I'm really glad she's free, just to like hang out and chat. And actually now I have a whole week ahead of me with no plans over Sukkot, because I was expecting my parents to be here. So I need to kind of just like get in touch with like everyone I know and see if I can like find some people to hang out with, because otherwise I'm just going to be sad and on my own. But I'm sure it'll be fine, and it's definitely the right decision. Like, they definitely need to be at home with my grandma, and it's just hard feeling very far away. And yeah, I guess this is part of the journey and part of the experience. Can't all be great all the time, and it really puts like my Ulpan like strop into perspective. So I am gonna, you know, do my Ulpan after the Sukkot summer holidays and everything, but just not get so stressed out about it, and just be speaking to my family as much as possible, and we'll see what happens. So today's Succot adventure has taken us to Akko. Basically, veryLastminute.com, Lee and I decided to do an outing to go and explore a bit more of Israel and see somewhere new. So we actually had planned to meet at the train station and go to Caesarea, or Caesarea, how you're supposed to pronounce it. And we got there to the train station and realised actually it's not that simple. There's not really a direct train, and it's lots of buses, and it's going to take ages, and trains. And anyway, so we kind of looked, oh, where else can we go that's manageable? And turns out Akko. So it's really, really, really lovely here. It's still bright sunshine, as you can see, and it's actually 5 o'clock at night. We're just standing at the port. You can see the port behind me, and some old city. There's Lee, and some old city behind me, and a horse and cart. Yeah. Anyway, we had a really lovely day. Basically, we arrived, walked around for an hour and a half trying to find the visitor centre, failed miserably, got quite cross with a few people because they kept directing us to the wrong place. Turns out there's like a fringe theatre festival taking place here tonight, and everything is closed. And then finally we managed to go to a youth hostel to just give us a map and tell us what to do. Managed to do that. Went to the tour of the Turkish bathhouse, which was so dreadful, like acting with these videos and this audio guide. Did that for about 15 minutes, and then basically had a 2-hour lunch. And now we're wandering around. So it's been a really good outing so far. We're going to go and see what else we can find. Apparently there's a lighthouse here and an underground prison. And tomorrow we have now pre-planned it a bit better. We've booked to hire a car, and we're going to drive to Caesarea and hopefully actually get there this time. Okay, and so we have ended our day in Zikron Yaachov. We finished looking around the Caesarea National Park, and then went for a very nice lunch, and then realised that we were only about 20 minutes away from here. So we jumped in the car and off we went. And it's quite hard to park here, just to be aware. But then where we parked, we managed to park right outside this museum called the First Aliyah Museum. And seeing as we've both just made Aliyah, we were like, we have to go. And luckily it was open late because it's Sukkot. It was open till 5 instead of 4. 4 is really early to close for a museum. But anyway, so we got in at 4. And it was wonderful. It was like this whole story about the first wave of Aliyah that happened in 1882. And it was like really, really hard. And then there was a second wave in 1892 after loads of pogroms in Russia. And basically, you know, you basically had this really awful arid landscape, Ottoman empire still ruling, and these people just came and had to try and work the land and failed miserably. And then Baron de Rothschild came in and basically told them what to do, but said, well, I have to own all the land, but I'll help you, actually work it all out. So it was really fun, interesting, but there was this like lovely story, this family video that you sort of follow with these actors and whatever, and it was actually really sweet and really emotional, and they all had like disease, and it was all really hard, and one of the babies died, and we were kind of really like got into this story. Anyway, so now we've just had an ice cream, and I'm going to head back soon, and it's really, really beautiful here. There's like loads of live music, and it's just a really lovely place to come. And here's Lee. Hello. Cameo from Lee. We've had a really good couple of days traveling around Israel, and we will do some more another time.